Hey folks, some pretty good rain around the valley earlier, but it knows it's Friday night, so it got out of here in time for football. Look at all that was going for a while. We'll go back in time, watch this loop once again. You see stuff fired up early in the coastal counties, moved inland, got a good shower in Mercedes, and then that's about it. Just kind of fading away, and now it's all gone. So again, ought to be a nice night for football across the valley. Skies will clear out for the most part tonight. Then during the daytime tomorrow, spotty showers, maybe a thunderstorm firing up again, but not a widespread rain event. Stuff will be pretty isolated across the area tomorrow, probably even more isolated than today. Sunday, I think we're going to be hard pressed to see anything. We're keeping a mention in there for Sunday, but I think now it looks like it's going to be a pretty dry day as some drier air kind of builds in for a day or two, and that may well hold into Monday as well. We've got a 10% chance in because there could be an isolated shower, but boy, they're going to be hard to find for the holiday, for both Sunday and the holiday. So about a 20% chance tomorrow, then 10% at most for Sunday and Monday. For the most part, they should be dry days. Look at temperatures. We've actually cooled off nicely for this first night of Friday night football. You know, just a week ago, we were looking at 103, 104 in McAllen this time of night, and 98 or so across the mid and lower valley. So the extra clouds and the showers today kept temperatures down just a little bit. A little nicer. Overnight tonight, we bottom out right around 80 or so with a light wind out of the east-southeast most of the night, 81 at the beach. And then tomorrow, it's hot again during the daytime. If you pick up a shower, you'll cool off briefly and then bounce right back up. Winds tomorrow to the southeast at about 10 to 20 miles per hour. Normal high for this time of year is 95. We're going 99, then a couple of 100s. A sign that the air is drying out a little bit, so that allows us to get just a little bit warmer. Most of Texas enjoying a quiet day today. Clear skies. We are seeing, again, spotty stuff show up along the sea breeze from here all the way up to Houston, then over into Louisiana, Mississippi, and Alabama. That's where all the moisture is. And while this air is showing stuff coming toward the valley, you see it coming from the Gulf this way. That's our upper level wind flow, but this moisture is going more northward than toward us because that flow does turn over the next day or so. And once that happens, it takes that moisture kind of northwestward, but not straight westward. And with that, we dry out for a day or two. We see less moisture in the area. We see dry conditions probably for Sunday and Monday, with the exception of maybe that lone shower. By the time we get to next week, we start to see a tropical wave coming into the eastern Gulf. That's the one we'll show you in a minute that's over Hispaniola right now. But as that moves into the eastern part of the Gulf of Mexico, we're going to watch for any signs of development with that. But we think whatever it does, it'll likely stay in the eastern and northern Gulf, probably not impact us, but we'll watch nonetheless. So you can see the Gulf of Mexico, an awful lot of moisture out there now, but no sign of any kind of organization there. This is the system the Hurricane Center is watching, giving it a 10% chance of development by the time it gets into the eastern Gulf. It's not a very good chance. It means it probably won't, but it bears watch. And then finally, on the other side of the Atlantic, we have a new tropical depression, number 6, just off the coast of Africa. The winds are still 35 miles per hour. As it moves to the west, Hurricane Center suggests it'll become a tropical storm. But that's probably it. Probably not becoming a hurricane, but it's got a long way to go just to get to the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. That's middle of next week, and it's still a long way out there. And we don't think that's a problem for our part of the tropics. At the coast, here's what's going on. Southeast winds 10 to 20, a moderate chop. Low tide 135, a high tide at 9:19 tomorrow night. So for us tonight, 79 for a low, clear to partly cloudy southeast winds, and then tomorrow 99 for the high, partly sunny with just isolated showers, maybe a thunderstorm, but for the most part it's dry. I think Sunday and Monday are almost completely dry across the area, but then middle of next week the moisture comes back in, we cool it off, we add a shower thunderstorm back to the forecast for next week. But boy,